Hey everybody, I'd like to talk today about downstairs neighbor noise. I bet you've always thought, how could downstairs neighbors be a problem? I've always been afraid of having upstairs neighbors and noise coming from up. Yes, but I'm here to tell you, you can absolutely get airborne noise and impact noise from your downstairs neighbor. And there are some things you can do about it, and I've done them. If you happen to be a renter, that could be very problematic, right? Because your landlord may not want to invest any money in doing soundproofing. So I'm here to tell you today about a little hack you can do that can help improve the sound that comes from downstairs into upstairs. So, noise from downstairs does float upstairs sometimes, especially if you live in a lightweight wood frame building built in the 1950s, 60s, 70s, even the 1980s. And I want to be very specific here. We're not talking about very low frequency noise like loud music with a lot of bass. That requires a different solution. This is just everyday noise like talking or laughing or watching TV. Now there are a couple of options to absorb this sound. The first option is not very practical if you're a renter, but it's a good option if you're an owner, and that's blow-in insulation. You can blow loose cellulose into the ceiling, and you can hire a professional insulation service, or you can go someplace like a Home Depot and buy the cellulose fiber in packages, rent a machine, and do it yourself. Keep in mind that ceilings are much deeper than wall cavities. A ceiling cavity is about 9 or 10 inches deep. If you own a home or condo, great! You can reduce some of the noise and also get energy savings by insulating the downstairs room. If you're a landlord, you might be able to reduce complaints from your tenants. But let's say you're a renter, and your landlord isn't willing to make improvements like adding sound dampening between the apartments. So what's another option? Sound panels. The same kind of sound panels that I used to dampen some noise in the laundry room noise video. Same kind of sound panels that help with restaurant noise. And you need to put these panels on the ceiling of the downstairs room. So you'd have to convince your downstairs neighbor to do it. That sound panel will absorb a lot of the airborne noise in the room and keep it from rising up through the ceiling into the upstairs living space. These panels are typically 1.5 inches thick. A good resource to buy them is from a company like Audimute. They offer colors that can match the paint color of the ceiling, so they blend in and they're barely noticeable. You can buy fabric-covered panels or color panels. And they come in different sizes like 1 foot by 1 foot, which is about $25 each, or 2 foot by 2 foot, which is about $43 each. And there are other sizes too. And if you're good at building things, you can make your own panels and save some money. But use rock wool insulation bats in them, not fiberglass. You don't have to cover every square inch of the ceiling, but you should get enough panels to cover a lot of the space. You might need 10 or 12 panels for a room. Just 1 or 2 panels won't be enough for the whole room. Let's say you buy 10 2x2 panels. You could be looking at an expenditure of about $450 for a room that's 10 by 12 feet, just as an example. There are other issues that might cause noise to leak through a downstairs ceiling. Like, let's say someone installed recessed lights downstairs. That's an open pipeline of sound going directly upstairs, like through an open window. My advice to all of you downstairs neighbors is, don't put recessed lighting in your ceiling. Anytime you cut a hole in your wall or ceiling, it's just a big opening and you need to soundproof it. I can speak from personal experience. My downstairs neighbor put sound panels on his living room ceiling. I'd say it's about 85% effective. Without the panels, I heard everyday conversation. Now everything is muted, and sometimes I don't hear anything at all. It also helps if everyone has soft furniture in the room and of course a rug with a pad under it, even if you're downstairs. And just a reminder, if you're the downstairs neighbor, ceiling panels won't prevent you from hearing impact noise from your upstairs neighbor. That's a different type of noise and a different solution. And if you're getting airborne noise from your upstairs neighbor, they need to put sound absorption in their apartment too. Remember, the best way to stop noise is at the source. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and for more information on noise and acoustics, visit soundproofist.com.